Welcome back to another edition of the Hockey Nation Live Show. It's all about the preview game on Tuesday, February 9, 2021, with 7 games on the action. Don't go nowhere. Welcome back to another edition of the Hockey Nation Live Show. This is your host, Coach Frenchy, back in the house today for the preview of each game on Tuesday, February 9, 2021. Officially, we're supposed to get 8 games today, but a couple of minutes ago, we heard from the NHL announced today the game between the Pittsburgh Penguins and also the Washington Capitals is postponed and because of maybe the COVID-19 at some level, but it was not announced yet the reason or specific the reason why this game was postponed. But we expect to hear the next couple hours the about the COVID-19. We don't know which team, we don't know the gravity of each player, everything like that, but it's something we have to follow up during the day for sure. So let's start with the first game of the day. And now it's not at 6 o'clock. Honestly, it was not the Pittsburgh, but it was the Flyers, by the way. So I apologize for this mistake. The first game is going to be now at 7 o'clock between the Detroit Red Wings versus the Florida Panthers. The last game, Detroit won 4-1 versus Panthers. The record is 3-8-2. And for the Florida, is 6-1-2. This is a 4 game in this season between the two formations. The first 2 games, the Florida Panthers won 4-2. We expect Grace to be back and between the pipe, and for the goaltender starter, we expect Bobrovsky for the Florida Panthers, but we don't know. It's not confirmed so far. Bobrovsky have a 3.01, a 3.57, and a save percentage at 8.81. For the Grease, they got his first win as a member of the Detroit Red Wings with 172, a game save of 0.903, a game again average of 3.00. For the Detroit, they have a power play, the 29 in NHL at 10.0. The PK is 71.8, number 27 in NHL. The 2 goal average per game of goal for is the 30 NHL, and the 3.39 goal again is number 24 in NHL. For the Florida Panthers, when they lost the first game in the regular time last Sunday, the power play won the best in the league with 34.6. They are number 5. The PK is 22 and at 76.9. Their goal for is 3.22. Average is a 12 in the league, and a 2.99, 17 in the league for the goals. Again, the last 5 games, the best player with most the point for Detroit is Nemesnikov with 3 points. Manta have 3 goals, and Stetcher have 2 assists, and the +3 for Nemestikov for Detroit. For the Florida Panthers, we know Huberdeau have a good stretch for the last 5 games with 8 points. Most of the goal is Pargov have 3 goals in the last 5 games, and Huberdeau, of course, have 5 assists. And only +1, many players have a +1 only. Kudos have a +1. So that's pretty much what's going on around the league between both two formations, and see what's happening. And the next game we have to go with between the Chicago Blackhawks versus the Dallas Star. Chicago are 5-4-4. Dallas Star are 5-2-2. Not confirmed, but I expect Lincoln to be back between the pipe. And we don't know yet. It's 50-50. We know already Kudobin was not suspended, but was sit down Sunday after personal issues with the rules with the league, with the team. We don't know if Rick Barnes is going to bring him back for the game tonight. It's something they're going to decide at the end of the day. So we're going to follow up with that part of there. Couple of stats for Chicago. They have a power play great at 36.6, the 4th in the league. Their PK is 82.2, 11 in the league. Their goal for 2.85, the 17th in the league, and a 2.92 against is at 18 in the league. Again, another great Dallas have also a great power play, 36.8, almost the same like Chicago. They are second in the league. Their PK is 79.5, 20 in the league, and the goal for number third in the league at 3.67. And they have a great goal again, 2.44. They bring them the fifth in the league. The last five game for Chicago, it's all about Patrick Kane. He have 10 points, so 7 assists, 3 goals. And DeBrinca have 4 goals in the last 5 games. He scored 2 in the last game, and that's the reason they beat Dallas 2-1. And also we have a +4 DeBrinca in the last 5 games. This is their second game between both formation. For Dallas, Radulov have a great serve. The last 5 games is out for tonight game. He have a day-to-day injury, but he have 7 points, 1 goal, 6 assists. Most goal in the last 3 games is 3 with Joe Pavelski, and Radulov also have a +5. So that's pretty much what's going on with that two team. I expect a good performance. We'll see if Chicago can continue what they are doing night after night for sure. And let's go jump at the game at 10 o'clock between the Anaheim and the um, the Vegas. Anaheim are 5-5-3 so far. Golden Knight doing well at 7-1-1. They will be the third game between both formations. Vegas won the first 2 games 5-2 and 2-1. The PK on Ducks is the worst in the league at 6.7, but the power play is the worst at 6.7, but their PK is number 5 at 86.1. So they need to have a better power play if they want to win more game and during this season. The goal for is the worst also at 1.85, and the goal again is great, number 8 at 2.54. Gibson doing well in front of the net. For the Vegas, everything looking good. The power play is getting better and better now. They are 15.6, is under what it's supposed to be, but I'm pretty sure they're going to fix it. Their PK is 83.9, number 8 in the league. I'm not sure. I did not hear anything about Pretangeli if he's going to be back tonight, by the way. The goal for number 6 at 3.56, and number 4, great goal against at 2.33. The last 5 games, the most point for Anaheim is Lindholm with 3 points. Maxime Comtois have 2 goals in the last 5 games, and Lindholm have 3 assists. And finally, +1 is Maxime Comtois. For the Vegas, everything looking good over there. Stone have 7 points, 1 goal, 6 assists, and Pacioretty have 3 goals, and Nicolas Hague have +3. We know if Gibson is back, he have a record of 4-4-3, a great goal again at 2.48, a save percentage of 9-1-8. For tonight, I expect maybe Fleury back between the pipe is 4-0-0, 1.25, one at the top in the league, and a save percentage of 9-4-4 with 1 shutout. So we have to give credit for Fleury this year so far. He's looking great between the pipe for the Vegas. And again, I'm not sure if the captain potential is going to be back in the lineup tonight. So we have something we have to follow up for sure. The next game we want to talk about, we have 4 in the program, honestly. Let's start with the one at 8:30 between Tampa Bay and Nashville. And I apologize if they are not like time by time. It's because I go with the best I can do to bring the best for you. And let's start with the Tampa Bay Lightning. They are 8-1-1, and Nashville are 5-7-0. Tampa Bay, their power play is 20%. They're 16 in the league. Their PK 82.9, number 9 in the league, and the goal for pretty good, 3.16, number 4, and the goal again is the best in the league in NHL at 1.90. So that's a pretty amazing what they have accomplished so far, Tampa Bay, and they are great since the beginning of the year. For Nashville, not looking great over there. They are now 5-7-0. The power play is 15.6, 22nd in the league. The PK is the worst in the league at 65.2. That's one reason why they have some difficult time over there. The goal for is 2.42, 27. A goal again, 3.33. and is they are also um, 23rd in the game. So the since the beginning of the year, this is the honestly the second time they played the last game. Nashville. Um, this is the fourth time they played. They already played three games. Tampa Bay won 4-3. They won 5-2, and yesterday they won 4-1. The last five games, Brandon Point have six point. Stanko have 3 goals, and Sokachev have 5 assists, and Killorn is +5. For for Nashville, Forsberg has 7 point, 2 goals, 5 assists, and they dominate in point, goal, and assists in the last five games for Nashville. Vasilevsky back in the pressure between the pipe. He have a record of 7-1-1, a save percentage of 1.88, 9-3-1, and the game again average of 1.88. Yesterday he was his first time of the year. He was a day off. McKinney was in the between the pipe for the Tampa Bay. For the Nashville's, we expect Saros to be back. He's 3-3-0, a game average of 3.31, and a save percentage of 8-9-3. So it will be interesting to see that. The second game of the night we want to talk about is 7 o'clock p.m. between the Edmonton versus Ottawa. This is the third time they play each other. Fourth time they already played three games, and Edmonton won all three games, 8-5, 4-2, and 3-1. This is a back-to-back game between both formation. Edmonton is 7-7-0, and Ottawa is 2-10-1. Power play, Edmonton is number 9 in the league with 24.5. Their PK is 25th, 73.9. The goal for 3.50, and the goal again is 3.57, number 26 in the league. For the power play, Ottawa, they are number 23 at 14.3. Their PK is 24 at 74.5. Goalie for, they are 2.23, 29 in the league. And also the goal again is the worst in the league at 4.23. The last five games is McDavid with 13 points. McDavid at 4 goals, and Trisell at 10 assists. And Trisell is +7. So they are the one dominate for the Oilers the last five games. For the Ottawa, the rookie Suzzle have 5 points. He also 3 goals, 2 assists. Shabbat have also 2 assists and +1 to Nick Paul. And for the formation, the goaltender, we expect Koskinen to be back. He is 5-7-0 at 3.55, save percentage 8-8-9. We don't know if it's Murray. I believe he's going to be a day off for him. He was in the between the pipe the last three games. So I expect Ogberg to be back. He's 0-4-0, a save percentage of 8-4-4, and bad number of goal again at 4.54. So it's something he needs to step up to be better. If you want to talk about the note, we know already Zach Cashin is not going to play for Edmonton. He have an undisclosure injury. He's going to be day by day. And for Ottawa, the rookie Brankstrom is out for 7 to 10 days with lower injury, and we expect Wallinen to be back in the lineup for Ottawa tonight. So that's what's going on. Let's move on for the next game at 10 o'clock between San Jose versus the Los Angeles Kings. San Jose is 4-5-1. The Kings are 3-6-2. This is going to be the first game between both formations, what I can see so far. And the power play for San Jose is 15.8. 20 in the league. Their PK is very good. The third in the league at 86.5. Their goal for 2.50. And the goal again is 3.60 at 28 in the league. For the Kings, they are power play 20.9, 15. They are in the middle of NHL team. Their PK is pretty good, 84.5 for 7 in the league. The goal for 2.82. And the goal again is 3.46, the 25th in the league. For the last five games, Donado have the most points for the Sharks with 5. Lurgan Kutcher have 3 goals. Donado have 3 assists, and the +3 for Evander Kane, who they dominate for the Sharks. For the Kings, it's Kopitar have 4 points with 3 assists, 1 goal. Dustin Brown have 2 goals in the last 5 games, and +3 also for Dustin Brown. We believe Quick and Dumpney is going to be between the pipes tonight, but it's not confirmed. So I want to be sure you understand. It's not confirmed yet, so we'll see what's happening. And finally, the last game of the night is between Calgary and Winnipeg. This game starts also at 10 o'clock. Winnipeg have a great record of 7-3-1. Calgary is 5-5-1. I did not know that. Winnipeg won the first game 4-3. They lost the second game 4-3. Winnipeg win the last two. So Winnipeg win 3 of the 4 games so far against Calgary. Will be interesting tonight. We expect Eli Buick to be back, and between the pipe is 5-2-1 at 2.48 and a save percentage 91.3. Max Strom is 5-3-1, 255, a save percentage 91.4 with 2 shutouts. So we expect him to be in front of the net for the Flames. For the power play for the Jet are 20, 17 in the league. The PK is 81.2, 14 in the league. The goal for 3.55 at 7 in the league, and the PK goal again at 2.82, 15 in the league. For the power play for the Flame are 23.4, 12 in the NHL. The PK is 80, 18 in NHL. The goal for 2.91, the 16 in NHL, and of course the peak goal again is 2.82, 16 NHL. The last 5 games, the best for the Jet is Mark Sheffield with 5 points. Kyle Connor have 3 goals, and Pionk, defenseman, number 4, have 4 assists and +6 for 4 board. So it's really not only on one players for the last 5 games. That's the reason looking good over there. For the Flames, the last 5 games, Lane Holm have 6 points, 1 goal, 5 assists, and then Johnny Gaudreau have 3 goals in the last 5 games, and Majan Penny have +3, and that's what happening for the Flames. Also, we want to remind you that not only the Philadelphia Washington is postponed, also the game between St. Louis Minnesota is postponed because Minnesota's situation with the COVID. And finally, we have to go to the Arizona and Colorado. The game is also postponed because of COVID situation with Colorado. And we heard Buffalo is a bad situation. And last minute today, we heard also another team could be in trouble with COVID-19. It's a really sad situation, but it is what it is. Hopefully, at least everybody, whatever they are COVID, they don't have nobody get very sick, everything like that. So that's conclude today all the 7 game on the program now because the missing game between Philadelphia Washington. We're going to be back tonight after for the post game for each game with by number with myself. But before we leave, we want to remind you, don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel and also our Facebook page under Hockey Nation Live Show. It's where you get all the information, all the updates. But before we close this show, we want to remind you, you have greatness inside of you. This is your Coach Frenchy directly from the house. Have an amazing, great Tuesday, everybody.